And speaking to the masculine, if you have been in past relationships and you felt like, dang, like, I can't tell this girl not nothing, she ain't listening to nothing I'm saying, I couldn't get her to submit if our lives depended on it, we go out, she leading me, then you need to check yourself, babe. You need to check yourself. And this goes for both. This goes for both, because you cannot get from what you, and I'm saying this because there is a lot of people that are being pulled into divine partnerships, and there's so many triggers, and there's so much that they're just not connecting with because they're not in their natural roles. So this is perfect, and I'm gonna put that up there. And yeah, y'all, like, really, we can do a summary here. Really, I was just saying them cars that make me, that's one of them. What I'm gonna say, just sum this all up. To sum this all up, I'm choosing to speak to my people right now. And what I'm hearing my people need is, God is pulling a lot of us, many of us, into these divine partnerships that resemble that of which came before us, okay? They are bringing us into these partnerships that resemble life, the world, when things were right, when things made sense, when they were in natural order, when people were in their natural roles. And there's a lot of us, because we have been so programmed to what is not for us, not by accident, mind you, okay? Because man and woman together are man and woman together. You can't f with us. Like, let's get serious. Now, there's a lot, because we have been programmed to so much of what is not for us. Some of us need a lot of guidance. There is a lot of guidance, and not a lot of us can find it. And people here with us because they in the same struggle boat with us. Like, shit. Like, goddamn. Like, this is when you start tapping in with those that came before you. And when you do this, when you start looking at the women and the men that came before you, you not only learn from them, but you learn and you connect more. You connect more with just the relationships. You connect with their way of living, their way of family, their way of life. How did they operate in career? How did they just naturally operate? Another message here that I really want to re-emphasize is, figure out what you want. Figure out what divine feminine and masculine energy is, okay? Because it can get easy to, again, I have so much love and compassion with these words I'm saying, because I know there is a lot of us that just, we don't really know the way. But you have to look at what makes sense, okay? Use your freaking common sense, babe. Look at what makes sense. Yes, the feminine is fluid and submissive and the less stronger of the species. But how do you choose to look at that? Do you choose to hear, like, when I said that, do you get triggered and hear that I'm saying the feminine is weak and comes like doesn't matter? Like, what are you hearing? What are you hearing me say? When I say that the masculine is the leader, when I say that the masculine is to provide and protect, do you hear, I gotta get hurt, I gotta put my life on the line? If you do, you got some corrections to make, babe. I mean, you do. Period. Because you're not accepting. You may be accepting, but you're not happy. Like I said earlier, you're not happy with your role. Why? Take a look at why that is. Because remember, you chose to be a man. You chose to be a woman. for a reason. And if you feel that you are being pulled into this divine partnership, some of y'all are in it and don't even know you in it because you just that far gone. Like, you don't even know what it looked like. Some of y'all see it, but it's just like, why am I constantly being triggered? Why do I feel like this is really taking so much out of me? Yes, and another thing, yes, it's work. That's another thing. Relationships are work. A lot of people, talking to me, have had, I'm talking to me, okay? Know that. I'm talking to me when I'm talking to y'all. I know I've had, for many years, just this, la fairy tale. This is how it should be. When I get together with this man, it's just gonna be skirt. You gotta constantly work on yourself, babe. Relationships. Think about a relationship, bro. You are literally involving. We are all main characters in our life. To be in a relationship, a romantic relationship, a committed romantic relationship, or a romantic relationship, is saying, though I am this main character, I basically, it's almost like having two main characters. Okay? If you really think about it. Because you can't just go out thinking about only you. You just can't. And when I talk about that, now that makes me want to start getting into family. Y'all can't keep making these families with no plans. Our people deserve better than that. And the ones that come after us deserve better than that. Stop moving and operating in life with no fucking plan. Yes, be fluid, like be open and be receptive. Life is gonna happen how it needs to happen, regardless of what you think you want. You really don't got, you got some control, but you really don't got that much. So yes, let things happen how they happen, but get a plan, okay? Get a plan, get serious. Get serious about what you want. Get serious about what you want. Stop looking for this fairy tale other half, because you are your other half. The feminine is whole, the masculine is whole, and they come together to bring a relationship. Think about this. A relationship between man and woman, between the masculine and the feminine. It's like, I'm with you in relationships because you have something I don't. Period. Period. And if you are thinking that people get in relationships not needing something out of another, again, you in a little fairy tale delusion. And okay, I got love for you. I feel it. I've been there. Okay. In fact, I'm constantly growing out of there. This is all relationships. Literally any relationship. You need something out of the other. All relationships, all love is conditional unless that is the love from God and the love from yourself. You should unconditionally love yourself. And honestly, when I really even think about that, you should unconditionally love yourself, and no, God will always unconditionally love you. But no man should love you if you are not under the conditions of what you should be for him in his life, and vice versa. But that is love. Okay, that is love. Because I love you, I'm not gonna accept that from you, because I know you can be better than that. Because I love you, I can't deal with that because you're not whole for me. And because I love me, because I love me unconditionally, I know what that can look like in another. So I need you to unconditionally love yourself so I can love you. Love all of you, you know? Judgment. Make a decision about what it is that you want. Decide what you want. Decide what you want to be. What do you want to do? Because you do decide. I mean, you do decide. But it's certain things that a lot of y'all want, but y'all don't want the blueprint that it come with. Like, y'all looking at the forefront, and that's cute. It is cute. But you do know you got to work to get there, right? Like, you do know it's not just going to come overnight, right? Like, you do know that, right? So the Judgment card is here to tell you, hey, pay attention, because you're making decisions. And with the Tower here, it's also like, think, because something is gonna come and snap you into wherever you need to be. The Tower realigns you. Okay, the Tower Tower moments come when you just so far gone, and when you just you just so woe with me, like, I don't know what to do. And God's like, all right, let me help this child. That is when tower moments come. When God is just looking at you like, okay, let me just do this. And snaps everything into order. Like, okay, we gonna kill that off, get this relationship going. Maybe some type of massive breakdown here, because she needs that. He needs that. Something drastic here. Little sizzle of dramatics here. It's drastic moments, but you need them because they realign you. I'm gonna pull one more. See if there's any final messages. I'm very grateful that I was able to redirect this message in a way that I know I was Why is this here? Why is this Three of Swords here? Okay. Like I was saying, y'all, when I said certain cards I pull, and I'd be like, if you with the tarot, it's certain cards you pull, and you'd be like, do I want to accept that? This is one of them, right here. But I see why this came out. So a lot of y'all, it may feel very heartbreaking to let go of this stuff that you've been holding on, because the swords, I always think of the swords as thoughts, as mindsets. You may feel like, dang, like it's a lot that I've been holding on to, and it may be heartbreaking because you have been holding on to a belief for so long that it's like almost a part of you, like you considered it to be your way of life, like, but for a lot of you it's not, and you gotta let it go. You gotta let it go. I feel this reading was for people that are in the works of, or that are already in partnerships. For some people, this is people that are curious. It is God, like, trying to get this energy going. And it's like things around you are happening so that these partnerships can begin to happen, so long as you hear and take heed to these messages, things that I've been saying, knowing what you want, accepting that you are whole on your own, and that you find your other whole, not your other half, because your other half is you. I mean, if you feel like I know a lot of people are in these relationships and they feel like, you my other half for real, like, but how? You're a whole human being. So how is someone else your other half? That's not true, because you could go across the country and they could stay right here, but who's there? You. And again, this speaks to, again, the feminine and masculine. Yes, it's not to say that the things that the masculine is strong in, the feminine just don't got it all. But let's get serious. I mean, I would much rather be with my companion that just naturally got it, so that it can empower that within me. However, I must have that within me whole already, that he's not gonna be attached to my hip at every second. No woman should be attached to no man's hip at every second. No man that's in his true masculine energy can have a woman attached to his hip at every minute. And no man should be attached to no woman hip at every minute. I don't know about that. So when that person is not with you, you need to be able to say that you are whole and that you can be everything for yourself that you need. However, no, don't take this and get into these, hear me out here, because there's another one. Do not hear me say that and then get in these relationships and get into this, I don't need you energy. I can do it for myself. Yeah, but it don't flow as well. And if God, the number 2, the Pisces full moon, the number 2 talks about pairs, things 2 eyes, 2 ears, 2 nostrils. It's a reason, okay? 2, it works. 2 is better than 1. It works. When there is 2, there is something that is needed from the other. Okay? And 2, I was saying something earlier. I was speaking about conditional, unconditional, and conditional love. And I wanted to say further into that. It's not natural. It's not natural to unconditionally love someone, because why else would you involve yourself with another person if they were not giving you something that you needed? That could be as simple as, you give me love and attention, and I appreciate that. I need that from you. If you are not giving me love and attention, I cannot love you in the same way. If, depending on the love, yes, I can love you. I can have love for you. And still, this is when it's my time. This is when I know it's time to go. Let's just start getting rowdy and too many people. That's when I know. But I can love you from afar. But I can, and that's where the unconditional love comes. It's like, yeah, I love you. I don't need you in my life. And I don't want to talk to you ever again. But I love you, though. But when it comes to relationships, if you truly love somebody, now when I'm talking about love, I'm not talking about this fake that they be talking. I don't know what GMO love be. I don't know what that's all about. Love is the love that you should have for yourself. And the love that you should have for yourself is unconditional. Accepting your light, accepting your darkness, and moving in accordance. Yep. 8 of Swords again. So really just see to how you have been creating. I know I said last pull, but y'all know how that go. Really see how you have been creating things and what it is. Because this 8 of Swords is like walking in a dark room, and you just like, bro, I can't see. Like, how can I figure it? And you like, oh shit, I gotta open my eyes. like I just had my eyes closed. Just like that. Yeah, just like that, babe. Just open your eyes. That's all. That's 8 of Swords to me. It's like, it's something that you holding on to, and it's like everything else in life is working against that. And the only thing that is aligning with that thought is quite literally your mind. And no one is telling you to think that. No one is holding that on you. Last card, I promise. But you. So it's just like, let it go, babe. Let it go. I love y'all. And I see a lot of beautiful things for us that God is coming around to make for us. Like I said, we are moving into Libra season. With 9 of Cups at the bottom of the deck, which talks about your wishes, what you want, how you are fulfilled. And everything coming, like what you want. You have to know what you want so that it can come. Because if you don't, listen to this, when you don't know what you want, that is what you're gonna get. You're gonna get confusion. You're gonna get twiddly-do, like, because you don't know what you want. When you know what you want and you stand in that is what you want. A lot of people are in misery, and they're receiving misery not knowing that they're creating it, but that is what you want because you haven't chose to receive better than misery. I know some people that just live in misery. Torture. Like, I know people that just live in misery, and it's like, is it the attention? Is it the constant transformation? But you don't be transforming. You be stuck in misery. And it's like, why? Because you're experiencing that because in your mind, that is what you want. For whatever reason, that is what you want. But 9 of Cups is, okay, this is what I want and I'm gonna get it. Last two, we have the Two of Swords and 10 of Cups, which is everything. This is what I was talking about with the divine masculine feminine energy. 10 of Cups is just everything coming together, things just working. It's like what, but it's what you want. It's like no family, no ending. No 10 of Cups is the same. What I want for me and mine, what I want for myself. And that's beautiful because we have the 9 of Cups. Listen, we have the 9 of Cups at the bottom of the deck, and then I pulled the 10 of Cups. So it's like, first, what do you want? First, choose what you want. King of Swords. First, figure out what it is that you want. And then God will allow this to come to you. And then God will allow the other whole, the other whole of you to come, and that will come. But the 9 of Cups comes before the 10 of Cups. Your self-fulfillment, what you want for yourself comes first. And if you want to receive, that's another message I want to re-emphasize. And of course it slipped my mind like that, so I guess I need to say it again. But I want to say it again. 9 comes before 10. Okay, babe? Focus on what it is that you want so that you can receive that in another. Okay? If what you want does not want you, then you're not aligned with it. Okay? Because what you are, you will naturally have. But if you want something and you are not even close to that counterpart of that, that's a personal thing. And then we have the 2 of Swords. This is another decision with the 2 of Swords, because it's like you may be at a crossroads. Like, what is it that I truly want? But babe, no, you gotta sit down and you gotta figure that out. So again, this is to my my people, my melanated peoples. That's gross. That mucus like that. Yeah. I believe that is all. If someone is for you, if you truly love someone, there are some partnerships that are being brought back into union by God, and unions that are put together by God cannot be tampered with unless you choose. Of course, we have free will, so if you truly want to go against, what it is that you are meant for, you can. I don't know why, but you can. But never fear that you can do something wrong, or that you can know that you choose it. You choose it. So yeah, like, you don't fear that, oh, am I not ready? You're ready when you need to be ready. Y'all meet when y'all need to meet. Y'all do this happens when you need to do this. But as the feminine, you have that intuitive nature that is just naturally in you to know what it is and what it is not. You have that intuitive vision, like, to see this is what it is. Like, I saw it. God showed me. He showed me my family. He showed me what we look like. He showed me. So never fear. Do not worry about doing things wrong, quote unquote wrong, or anything like that. Because again, so long as you choose that partnership, so long as you choose that relationship, and so long as you choose yourself, it will happen for you. It will happen for you. And I'm gonna wrap it up. Yeah. Much love to y'all.